Stepping into the club now. I know you notice me. Wanna be your medal. First prize, although you cheat. Let's turn the lights up. Turn it out, turn it out. You and me like a face up. Building up, building up. Your head's in the blur 'cause of me. You're right where I want you to be. I got you locked up in my cage, you know. My head's in the spotlight. Your eyes don't lie. You gotta contain yourself. Heart's beating real loud now. Out of your body, so let it all go tonight. Alright, alright. I got you locked down. Wrapped around my fingertip. You're making this too easy. Try to grab me by the hip. I'll slip out of your grip. Let's take the back door. Let's go, let's go. Maybe you will lose track. I'll be gone, I'll be gone. Your head's in the blur 'cause of me. You're right where I want you to be. I got you locked up in my cage, you know. My head's in the spotlight. Your eyes don't lie. You gotta contain yourself. Heart's beating real loud now. Out of your body, so let it all go tonight. Alright. Let me give it to you. Oh, let me give it.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
They call it the Temple of Speed and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Albon, Bortoleto, Antonelli, Hülkenberg and Carlos Sainz, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Doohan, Ocon, Pierce, Liam Lawson and Ollie Behrman, Gasly, Hayes, Hadjar and Yuki Tsunoda rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. So here we are at Monza, Temple of Speed, lovely long straights, and well, that's it. It's easy, isn't it?
It's a little bit harder than that, Crofty, than you make out. I mean, yes, you do have those long straights, but it's linked by very tight, tricky corners. Big emphasis on braking zones around here as well, particularly into turn 1. You decelerate at the 150 meter board down to the 50 meter board, and you'll scrub off easily over 150 miles an hour. So yeah, it puts a lot of G-force on the drivers' bodies as they decelerate, and obviously it throws up a big overtaking opportunity as well come race day.
Radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, we might be at the back of the grid and it's not the best place to start, but keep your chin up and push hard. It's Formula One. Anything can happen. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, Sonny, that's Stroll behind you. Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination not to be outdone by the rough circumstances. Many points that came their way today. A job well done. Not the easiest of days, but they walk away with a race victory.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.